Good evening, or I should say almost good morning. It's almost midnight on Monday, aka Sunday night. Um, but why are you wearing this hood? I'm wearing this hood today in solidarity with all of those Patriots fans who are now mourning the loss to the Denver Broncos. Interesting enough about that game. Uh, One of the things, I haven't been in New England very long, but one of the things I've come to realize is that people take their sports very seriously here, as we do in the Midwest as well, where I'm originally from. But people really take their sports serious here. I mean, I was in the grocery store earlier today, and you would have sworn that it was Thanksgiving. You would have sworn it was Christmas, the way the crowds were there, the way the lines were moving, but it wasn't about that. It was all about the Patriots. It was all about getting ready to celebrate in advance the victory that they just knew they were going to win. They just knew they were going to have. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for the past this year. Who knows what will happen next year? But as I think about that, I think about a couple of things. Number one, wouldn't it be great if our celebration for Christ was like we do for our local sports teams? If our excitement about what Christ was doing in our lives was as exciting as our favorite athlete catching that game-winning touchdown, wouldn't it be awesome? Wouldn't it be spectacular? I also think about, what do you do when you were expecting a victory but ended up in what looks like defeat? I can tell you right now what the Patriots are doing. They're not mourning. Yes, it may hurt a little. They may talk about what things would have been like had they gone on, had they won the Super Bowl, but they're not mourning, and they're not going to stay in their pity party too long. Why? Because they recognize that the longer they stay there, the more they become distracted from the purpose and the place that they are trying to get to. For them, I'm sure already they're coming up with plans as to how they can get to the Super Bowl next year. What if we approach our situations the very same way? Instead of getting in our feelings about us being treated one way or another, what if we turn our eyes to God and looked at God in such a way that we knew that although it may look like we're defeated right now, that God has purpose, that God has direction for us. And if we align ourselves up with the will of God, surely the next go round we will come out victorious and God will get the glory. We need to adjust the way we approach the game. We need to get out of our pity parties. We need to go out there and do what God is calling us to do. Got to make it happen. Got to make it happen. The Patriots didn't make it happen this year, but they're already preparing for next. We may be in our little slumber pity party now, but we got to get up and we got to prepare for that next victory that the Lord will provide. That's one of those things. Makes you go, Till we meet again, peace. To all my Patriots fans, my condolences.